Hi guys, good day to you. I hope you're doing very well today. If you are new to this channel, my name is Joseph. I am a Microsoft certified trainer, and today we are going to be looking at virtual network pairing. Okay, so virtual network pairing enables you to seamlessly connect two or more virtual networks in Azure. Okay, now the virtual network appear as one for connectivity purpose. The traffic between virtual machine is paired virtual network, and paired virtual network uses the Microsoft backbone infrastructure. Like traffic between virtual machine in the same network, traffic is routed through Microsoft private network only. Now, I'll have to explain something to you here. If you are used to the on-prem environment and networking in on-prem, you would agree with me that you cannot communicate across networks in the on-prem environment without making use of routers. Okay. Then even to communicate between different subnets in the same network is also not possible without using routers. But in Azure, with the advent or the presence of the Microsoft backbone infrastructure, you could connect between devices, or you could communicate between devices that are on different networks entirely, even those on the same network but different subnets. Okay, so what I mean, to just recap, is in Azure here you have the possibility to communicate between devices in the same network but different subnets, and even from different network. And the good thing is, even of different IP classes, you can interact between devices. We will see this in the demo, but I just want to dive deeper into the theory in this video. Now, what happens is, like traffic between virtual machine in the same network, when you do that, it seems as if they're on the same network, traffic is routed through Microsoft private network. Now, let me look at something. Let me bring up my summary here. Of course, you know that this is how the IP addresses have their classes. Like the IP class A is 1 to 126, and then class B is 128 to 191. Then IP class C is 192 to this, and then IP class D is this one. Now, because VNet pairing has to do with private network, like what we see in the document, class AIP for private address or private IP is coming from 10.0.0.0 to 10.255.255.255, right? Then for class B, you have 172.16.0.0 to 172.31.255.255. Then class C is also here as 192.168.0.0 to 192.168.255.255. Now, what I want to bring out of this conversation is I would have to be doing the demo in the next video, because I want to have this in a playlist so that it will not be too long for us to watch at a go. Now, for class A IP address, we are going to create a machine or create a network, a virtual network on the class A, and then we'll come maybe to class C and create another network, and then create devices and have them inside of different classes of IP, that is to be on a different network entirely and different class entirely. And you see the magic of communicating between devices that are on different network entirely. Having said that, let's reverse to our guide here. So Azure supports the following types of pairing. You have the virtual network pairing. That is, if you're on the same Azure region, you create network on the same Azure region. Of course, when we are creating network, we have option to put it in specific regions, right? Now, if you have all the network that you are pairing in the same region, we just simply call that virtual network pairing. But if we have them across regions, we call that global virtual network pairing. Okay, so there are a lot of benefits of using virtual network pairing. A lot of benefit. One of it is low latency, high bandwidth connectivity between resources in different virtual network. Even though these machines are on different network, but the latency is so low that it will appear as if they are both on the same network. We are going to see it in the demo session. Now, the ability for resources in virtual network to communicate with resources in different virtual network. Of course, when you ping a machine on this network from the other network, you see that the communication is seamless and the speed, the MS is very, very low. So we are going to also see that. Now, the ability to transfer data between virtual network is also there as an advantage. Then the ability to pair virtual network created through the Azure Resource Manager is also there. Then the ability to pair virtual network created through Resource Manager to one created through the classic deployment model is also very important that we take note of that. Now, no downtime actually to resources in the virtual network when you create the pairing or after you create the pairing. Okay. Now, yeah, the issue with connectivity is seamless. You can just imagine that. You can also resize your address space of Azure Virtual Network that are paired. Okay. Now you also have a very important information down here that I would want to show you is about the pricing of using VNet pairing. Now there is a normal charge for ingress. I'm sure this is the only thing that you're going to be charged for because private IPs are actually free in Azure. But what you pay for when you do pairing is the ingress and the egress traffic that uses a virtual network pairing connection. Okay. So and that is done annually. So having said all of this, I just want to take you to the Azure Active Directory and let's create, in this demo now, we're just going to create resource group for this our demo and then create our two networks. That is one network in class A and then the other network on class C. So that in the next video, we'll look at how we are going to create devices in this different network and see how we can connect them. Okay. So let's just quickly create a resource. Let's create a resource group first. Resource group. And we are just going to call it link. Please, I would have loved to actually use pairing, but I've used that already and I don't want something that would confuse us. Okay, so let's just click resource group because everything we want to do, we want to logically have it kept inside of this resource group for this demo in the subsequent video. So yes, we are going to create a resource group. So resource group name, we're just going to call it link. Please let that resonate. Link. Okay, so let's leave it in the East US. Okay, now we can just do next. If we want to actually give it a tag, we can call it demo, and then let's just call it September so that we can always have this. And then next is just for us to review, and then we create that resource group. Okay, so having created that resource group, the next thing we want to do is to create the virtual network. So let us create a virtual network. Let's set for virtual network. Okay, so under marketplace here, you just click on that. And then that's going to come up virtual network. So we are going to create a class A IP. Of course, you still remember that class A IP is starting from class A private IP starting from 10.10.0.0, right? So let us just hit on create. Okay, so we are going to put it in link this, and we are going to call it link vnet1. Okay, and then let's also be in the East US. We do next, and then this is about the security, so we do next, and then let's just say we want to do 10 starting from 10.0 for class A. Let's just say because there's already an IP address that we're overlapping with this in this account, so we just do 50, and then let us look at maybe just giving it 64 IP addresses. We are not really interested in that for now. So let's remove this one just to take care of that error. And then we add just one subnet. Let's just add one subnet. And then let's just call it, we are going to put it in this, so let's call it link subnet 1. link dash subnet 1. Okay, so it's going to be here, and then the size, let's just put it at let's just take 16 IPs out from the 64 IPs. That's not a big deal. So we just add. So we've been able to let's review this, and then let's create. When we create this VNet, this virtual network is going to be the one that we are going to be assigning to. We are going to be assigning an IP address here to the device that we are going to create in the next demo. Okay, so yes, slap 2664 IP, and then we hit on create and wait a while for it to deploy. Okay, so here we go. We have the VNet link VNet1 created for us in the link resource group. Okay, so let's quickly create a class C IP address. Let's go to virtual network again. Okay, so we want to create a virtual network, and this time we want to pick a class C IP address. Let's just check the class C IP address that we have here. Let's understand that class C IP address starting from 192.168. So coming back to our, let's hit on create again. Okay, so we're having it in pairing link, and then we're having it, the virtual network name is going to be a link, it's going to be a link VNet 2. Okay, so now next, and then to the next one, we have it as let's put it at 192.168. Let's do .40 .0. Excuse me. Let's do it at 168.0.0. There is an overlap already there. Okay. Okay, so 192.168.0.0/26 to give us 64 IPs. So we can do next. So we can remove this one first. Okay, let's just put only one subnet. So coming here, we can say, let it just be, we are taking how many IPs? I 64. Let's just take 16 IPs out from here. That doesn't really also matter to what we want to achieve. And then we are calling it, what name should we give it here? So we are giving it link subnet 2. Link subnet 2. Okay, so just so take note of these ones here, and then we can review and create. So let's just again wait for it to validated, and then we can hit on create. So it's deploying now. Let's hold on for it to completely deploy. Okay, so it's completed now. So that means that we have created, let's just even come home, and then let's look at our link resource group just to see what is there to round off this video. So we have link VNet 1, and then we have link VNet 2. So if you open link VNet 1 and you go to subnets, of course we've created just one subnet for it. The same thing is going to happen. We created link subnet 1, which is /28. All right, so the available IP is 11 here, and then you can also check the other VNet 2 as well, just to see what is there, right? If you check VNet 2 now, and then you come to check the subnets, you also see what is here, right? That will have it here. We'll have 11 IP addresses also. So thank you very much for your attention, for running through this first series of this video. We are going to concentrate on demos strictly in the next video, and I encourage you to make sure that you watch it. And if you have any question, you can ask. I'll be dropping this I'll be dropping this link on the comment section, on the description section below, so that you can also go and read about VNet pairing. So thank you very much for your time. If you know that you've not subscribed to this channel, it would be nice if you can do that, just so we can keep moving together. So thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye from here.